We're here at Troy Lee Designs. Why? That's why the Razor sign. We got 2 new Razors being unveiled. Special edition Troy Lee Designs collabs with Polaris. And we're gonna unveil them in just a minute. Well, you probably already saw the freaking thumbnail. You know what it looks like, huh?
Yeah, like even the light.
You can kind of see it. It's got some orange, some blue. Thank you to Polaris for inviting me. Shout out to Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
And we're gonna check out these machines. They look pretty cool. Well, I say that because we saw like a screenshot on the TV inside. You saw it, right? It looked pretty cool. So meanwhile, we'll go inside. We'll show you guys some clips of all the products that Troy Lee Designs they sell. A lot of riding gear for dirt bikes and stuff like that. But they have helmets, they have shirts, they have all sorts of stuff, gloves. Yeah, let's check some of that stuff out. All right, we're just waiting for them to unveil the Razor. I'm assuming there's a Pro R under there. We'll see in a second. Overall, having a good time. They have a beer on tap. They also got some tacos over there. I know I'm gonna hit that right now. Angie says she don't want no tacos. Babe, what's going on there? She says Starbucks. She says I'm fine with my Starbucks.
You'll never be an American, okay? I'll drink this shit all day if I have to.
Bunch of glasses in here. They got some Oakleys. I really like the helmets in here. I don't know if it's because they're all shiny and new, but they look so freaking cool. These are all geared towards more like motorcycle riding, so dirt bikes and street bikes. They have street bikes and dirt bikes here at the showroom. And the freaking helmets, look at this one right here. Dude, that thing is, I need that in my life. All right, we're gonna go back outside and wait for them to reveal this Razor.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, we've been waiting for a while. The security guard looks like a good dude, so let me just ask him if I get a sneak peek. Hey, my man, can I get a sneak peek?
No, bro, you gotta get up out of here, bro. You gotta get up out of here.
Oh, man.
Not today.
He's a dick, dude. I'm just kidding. He was in on it. He was in on it. All right, girl. I just got word that it's a 4-seat under there, not an older model, and a 2-seat. I've had enough time waiting. I'm gonna go take the freaking wraps off right now. Sorry, Polaris. Check it out, we're here. They unveiled the cars outside, or excuse me, inside, but now we're looking at the ones outside. Same exact machines. We'll get more detail of the paint and the graphics inside because of the light. But we'll give you guys a general view of the machine. Same Pro R, but accessorized. Check it out with the rear bumper, color match, train arms, radius rods, bumpers, cage, the paint scheme, and the whole suspension. So it looks dope. My wife was noticing that it kind of fades from red to orange, and I did notice that inside because this center toe rod was red and the B-lock rings were orange, and I was like, wait a minute. And then I looked at the scheme and there's orange and red. So looks nice, man. I like the Pro R. Obviously one of the better machines out there right now, along with the X3 and the new Speed UTV, which I know is it's on its way, but we'll see. I like the front bumper. Looks pretty clean. Has a little cutout that kind of goes in there with him. And this is the 4-seat model. This is also a Pro R. Yes, Pro R. That was a Turbo R for a second, but Pro R. I'm assuming they're only gonna do the Pro R and the Razor 200, but pretty badass machines. Icon wheels and actual B-locks. If you guys know, none of the Razor Pro Rs come with the B-locks, but this one does. I'm assuming they were saying that it comes with the rocker Fosgate kit. It comes with the rigid light bar, which looks really smooth on this. I will say that this is probably gonna be one of the higher end, like premium models. I don't think it's gonna come bare bones, but it's pretty sick. And I'm a sucker for blue, you know that.
I like blue rectangles.
Let's ask the security guard what he thinks. What do you think, dude?
Oh, these things are sweet, man.
They're badass, right?
I'd love to take one, man.
Yeah, let's take one. You got the keys?
No.
Come on.
Took it for a joyride.
Right to jail, right away.
The Razor 200, you guys know we just did the video on our Razor 200. We swapped out the cage, but check out this one from the factory with a blue cage to match the big Pro R. Very cool. We got a lot of cool parts on the website for these Razor 200s. A lot of them made by Geyser Performance. I just hit them up today. I was over there. Great dudes over there. Shout out to Dusty. And yeah, a lot of parts on the website for these RZR 200s. They're gonna have to do a blue option for some of their parts now, because they almost all, or actually they all came in white, but now we got blue RZR 200s. Pretty cool. So let's go check out the big one. Check it out, the blue stitching in the seats, embroidered with Troy Lee designs. Same belts. I thought they said it's belts, but it must have been the seats. These bags are nice too. I like these. Got the full ride command with the Rockford Fosgate in there. 4 big speakers. There's 2 right there. There's 2 here. And then there's these little tweeters here, and I know there's a sub in this thing, just not sure where, but I like the freaking blue. I don't think there's any other machine out there with a blue cage other than maybe the YXZs. Correct me if I'm wrong, or let me know in the comment section down below. I like the lighting these things have. What do you think? Yeah, I thought so. All right, let the shenanigans begin.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming. My name is Mark. I work with Polaris Off-Road, and tonight I'm working with Polaris Off-Road and TLD. And it's going to be a really unique and special night for us tonight, because tonight represents the culmination of what has been a fairly long-term partnership that started a couple of years ago between Polaris Off-Road and Troy Lee Designs. And if you think about it, it's a pretty killer, powerful combination, right? We're bringing together the iconic design aesthetic, kind of the cultural influence of Troy Lee design in all things off-road. And we're bringing that together with the preeminent innovators, leaders in the off-road vehicle space, Polaris. So it's a powerful combination, and it's one that we're really proud of, and we're really excited to show you what we have tonight. So, I want to turn it over to Reed Wilson. Reed, come on up. Reed is the Vice President of Polaris Rec, which means he's the Vice President of Polaris RZR. And he's going to talk about this partnership a little bit before we really get into the good stuff.
Yeah, thanks Mark. It's awesome to be here. I want to thank you all for coming out and spending time with us tonight. It's awesome for us. We're getting out of Minnesota in the middle of winter. It's a lot of fun to be outside right now. And this is a really, really cool project. This is one of the projects working with really cool people that are trendsetters, that are icons in the design and performance world. These are the kind of projects that make our jobs super, super awesome. And we couldn't be prouder to be here, couldn't be happier to be here, and couldn't be more excited to showcase these 2 new products. Again, a great partnership between 2 iconic brands, Polaris RZR, Troy Lee Designs, trendsetters in performance, in racing, and in design. So I'll hand it back to Mark, and we're going to see some vehicles.
So yeah, we're going to kick it off here, set it up with a video some of you may have seen, kind of teasing and setting the table for all this. So we're going to fire that up and get to the business.
I want to win everything I do. I definitely think we won this project. Super thrilled. It's fun to work with a beautiful vehicle to start with. I'm a long drive.
Sick. That's badass.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends, introducing the 2023 Polaris RZR Pro R, Polaris RZR 200 Troy Lee Designs Editions. All right, so now we're going to get into some of the details on these beautiful machines, but take a look at them. I mean, obviously a stunning design by Troy and the Troy Lee Designs team. I want to bring up Dave Elia, and Dave is the Director of Product for Polaris RZR. He's spearheaded this project from the moment of just conception and concept all the way through to what you're seeing here today. Dave, if you would, why don't you give us a quick walk around on some of the highlights here.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Mark. What do you guys think? Yeah? All right, thank you. I couldn't be more thrilled to show you the new Troy Lee Edition RZRs. You know, my journey with Troy started when I was about 15 years old and just a humble mountain biker and falling in love with Troy's work. And that has now evolved to getting text messages and calls with Troy, usually on Friday and Saturday evenings, while we developed the General and now the RZR Pro R and RZR 200. And I couldn't be more stoked about the way it turned out, the collaboration between Troy and Polaris to bring this out to the marketplace for all you and our customers. So let me give you a quick walk around of all the features. This thing is just loaded, and obviously at first look, it is dripping with Troy's style. Check it out. Comes in electric blue with orange accents. Check out the orange. This evening you gotta get closer to it. Nice fade pattern. Obviously it's got Troy's flair on it with the diamond shapes. And then I gotta love just the little hints that he put into it, particularly the 225 horsepower right on the hood in vintage, kind of a throwback to vintage moto styling. So you heard it, 225 horse, the highest horsepower side-by-side on the market, and now the most stylish side-by-side on the market as well. But it didn't stop there, right? We've got color match suspension, accessories, totally exclusive. You got front and rear bumper, rock guards, all color match. And then as you go into the inside, just again, really nice touches with custom embroidery in the seat. And then every single one of these will be uniquely numbered. We're gonna build 1,000 of these for global distribution, and every single one of them will be uniquely numbered from 1 to 1,000 with a nice plaque that goes on the dash. And then we load it up with accessories. So it's got beadlock wheels from Pro Armor. It's got a 32-inch light bar from Rigid Industries. It's got a blasted Rockford Fosgate audio system. You can see here the blue lights behind the stainless grille. It's got a 10-inch subwoofer, 4 speakers and 400 watts. So it looks good, it sounds good, and it rides good. Cool? Right. But we didn't want to stop there, right? So for the kids in our life, right? We had to bring out the RZR 200 as well. So again, dripping in the same style in the blue and the orange. It's the only performance side-by-side youth product on the market. So obviously these two can cruise together well on the trail. We couldn't be more happy about the way this turned out. Again, the youth product looks great, but also it's designed for kids 10 and over. Comes with a number of safety features, including helmet to wear and speed limiting and geo-fencing with Ride Command app. So you can feel good about your kids riding in the vehicle, but they can also look the part as well. So yeah, we'll be around all evening. If you got any questions, we please encourage you to come up, take close-up shots, get in and out of them. We can turn up the tunes, and if you got any questions, I'll be around all evening. Thank you.
Before we get going, a couple of things that Dave said that are key. One is these things are going to be here set up all night, and do not be shy, right? The door's open, so come on in, check it out, sit inside, see those accents. But before we carry this out, obviously we cannot have a program like this tonight without talking and hearing from the man of the hour, Troy Lee. So I want to bring Troy up. And David, you got that mic, please? Woo! And Troy, just tell us a little bit about this partnership and the value, obviously, for Troy Lee Designs. Talk a little bit about the partnership in general, because this isn't the first go. You did a general limited edition that we did with some of your athletes. Brandon Semenuk was involved with the whole mountain biking crossover, and that worked out really well. But talk about working on the RZR Pro R, kind of the beastly kind of state of the art in the industry.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. I'm stoked. You guys did an amazing job tonight. It's cool to see it come out. To be honest with you, this is I only saw this like a day or two ago because we worked on this thing like 2 years ago. I remember going out to Arizona to see the first SLA parts on the car and grab my tape and pencil and kind of drew it. And then, God, it's been a while since God, I think we worked on this thing 2 years ago, like I said here. So it's finally came to fruition. And I didn't think I talked about putting the springs blue and then the rim locks orange and there was a bunch of stuff that we weren't sure was going to make happen, but the light bar and everything, it's a dream come true to have all the cool parts on it and get everything all matching and no, super stoked. It's, yeah, like I said, it's working with my artist here and sketching it and going out and seeing the first prototypes and to me it's just like working on a big helmet. It was super fun and I think I made it look a little faster and I can't wait to get it and drive one.
Yeah, Troy, you were telling me when we talked the other day, just the cool factor of also bouncing it over to the 200. And I think you know all too well with your own family and just being somebody who's been a part of off-road culture for so long, you know the family, friend, and community aspect of these pastimes. So talk a little bit about being able to combine this with the youth product and the feeling about that.
Yeah, when we first started this project, I didn't think we were going to do a youth vehicle, so super exciting. Can't wait to get my family and kids to go play in these things, but no, it's awesome. Just so nice to go out there and be able to take the whole family. They make one for every age here. It's awesome.
Yeah. All right, well, Troy, before we end this program, it is a unique timing of tonight's event because as we understand, tomorrow's not just any other day in your life, correct? I kind of think it's your birthday, am I right?
It's my birthday.
Yeah, I think it's his birthday. Let's give it up for Troy, his birthday. And applause is wonderful. Keep it coming, but we got a little more than applause tonight. I think some of the folks here on the team made some arrangements, and I believe somebody's bringing something out here, correct?
Yes, they are.
Whoa. Look at this. And here we go. Everybody gets to partake in the first of what I'm considering to be many probably birthday cakes this year for Troy Lee. So everybody, can you humor me? Could we sing happy birthday to Troy right now? I'm going to give it a 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Troy. Happy birthday to you. Give it up for Troy, everybody.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you very much.
All right, everybody. Well, we'll fire the house lights up. We'll fire the music up. Beers are flowing, tacos flowing, and some kick-ass vehicles here to check out firsthand. So selfies, photos, whatever you need, light it up. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'll put the clip from freaking Rush Hour. There's a clip from Rush Hour where the he's from France and he wants to be American so bad. He's like, I'll drink this shit all day if I have to.